Hello, it's Greasy Creek Gal. It's New Year's Eve. Today's the day everybody makes these outrageous New Year's resolutions. It's all these promises. And why do we do that? Why do we make all these resolutions and promises to improve anything? I mean, why is that a thing? And it is every year. Every year, people make all these resolutions, and by February, they're all broken promises that we make to ourselves. And it's this unnecessary pressure that we place on ourselves, that society places on us, that we should make all these improvements in our life, and that we should, and we put all this weight on us that we need to do all these things. When today, while I was sitting here and I was thinking, what we really need to do today, this New Year's Eve, is celebrate the fact that we survived this year. I mean, think about it. I mean, I've been through a lot of things this year. Went through a divorce. Went through uh, a pandemic, and just normal everyday pressures of going to work and working in healthcare. And there's a lot of things that I faced this year, and I'm sure you guys have faced a lot too. I mean, because life's not fair. It rains on the just and the unjust. So we're not promised a perfect life that is fair, and we have all these issues. So this year, you know what I'm going to do this year? I'm not making any promises except for one, and that one promise is I'm going to take care of myself. So I'm not placing any unnecessary pressure on myself. I'm not going to make any promises or resolutions. I'm going to celebrate the fact that I overcome every problem that came my way. I'm going to celebrate my achievements, my accomplishments, and my victories. Because here we are on December 31st, and we survived. That is an accomplishment that's worth celebrating more than any broken promise we're going to make ourselves. That's, that's just unnecessary pressure. So I want you to look at all your failures. I've had lots of failures. I went through a divorce. Um, and so when I look at that, I look at the wisdom that I gained from that. I don't look at the fact that I went through a divorce. I look at the fact of the lessons that I learned so that I don't repeat the same mistakes. And to me, that's an accomplishment when I can look back and see where I missed it, where I messed up, what I should have done better. I have a lot of wisdom from this failure in my life. I have a couple other failures in my life. And the key is, did we learn from those failures? Because every success you have is not instantaneous. Your success comes on your failures and the wisdom that you gain from those failures. So this new year, I'm celebrating the fact of how much I've grown, how much I've grown in wisdom, how much I've grown spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, because every hardship you go through, you're going to grow. You can't grow without pain. You know, when you look at strong people, when you look at people that's in your circle of friends, and you see a man of strength or a woman of strength, those people have been through stuff. So today, I celebrate the fact of how much I've grown. And I encourage you, if you promise anything, promise to take care of yourself. Promise that you'll rest more. Promise that you'll relax more. And promise that you will live an imperfect life where you're kinder not only to yourself, but you're kinder to others. Because, we need to be kind to people. So I'm going to take it all in this new year. I'm going to enjoy life as it happens by living in the moment. That's my goal. I'm reading from my notes in case you didn't figure it out. So I'm not making any demands on myself. I'm not setting any unrealistic goals. I'm not subscribing to a gym. I'm not paying for no membership. I'm not going to make any of these false promises. And, we make these outrageous resolutions and promises that, by February 1st, they're gone. The only promise I'm making to myself is I'm going to rest more. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to relax more. And I'm going to live in the moment. So I'm not starting this new year out with pressure to perform. And that's what we do. So why do we do that? Why do we take the end of the year, the last day of the year, and the first day of the new year to make all these promises that puts pressure on us to perform? You know, it's crazy. So instead, I'm going to celebrate the fact that I survived this year. So when I have my glass of wine tonight, I'm going to be like, I'm going to toast to the survivor. I'm going to toast to all of you all who have survived. Because we made it. We made it through another year. That's what we should celebrate. That's what we need to do on New Year's Eve. It's not a celebration of outrageous resolutions and promises. It should be the celebration of everything that you've overcome this year. You should celebrate your survival and celebrate that you made it, that you overcame every obstacle, every problem. You met every issue head on and you faced it and you dealt with it and you overcame that and you're walking in victory. So today I celebrate all that we've survived. And this new year, all I plan to do is rest, take care of myself, live in the moment by doing what makes my heart sing. I'm going to do more things that makes my heart sing. And tonight, when you toast, when you raise your glass of champagne or mixed drink or wine, whatever you're drinking, Coca-Cola, I want you to drink in life as it happens. That should be your toast to this new year. That should be the only pressure that you put on yourself, is you celebrate that you made it through this year, that you survived, and you celebrate that because you are a survivor. And when you raise that glass and you make that toast, your toast is, I'm gonna drink in life as it happens this new year, and I'm gonna live in the moment and do more things that make my heart sing. So that's what I encourage you to do tonight. And Happy New Year.